Hey, my name is Kayla and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I have another theater related video for you guys that I'm really excited about. So today I'm going to be guessing musical plots based on their titles. So basically I had you guys send me on my YouTube channel a bunch of obscure-ish titles of plays and musicals that I may not know or be familiar with. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read them and just completely based off their title, I'm not going to look it up or anything like that. I'm going to guess what the show is about. This idea comes from another YouTube channel in real life. I will link him down below. His name is Steven and he makes a lot of theater content. So I saw that he did this video, and before I watched it, because I wasn't sure if he would have some of the same shows that I might have, I decided that I wanted to do this video too. So I'm gonna watch his afterwards and see how much we got right. But yeah, thank you, Steven, for the idea. Before we continue with this video, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Lorraine Durbin, who is my shout out of the week. And if you guys want a shout out on my channel, all you have to do is share my most recent video with all of your friends and send me a screenshot of you sharing it with them to my Instagram at Kayla Jonesy. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so Urinetown. Now, I've heard of Urinetown. I have heard of Urinetown for like years, like it's been in my ear, but I literally know nothing about Urinetown. Like I've never bothered to look it up. I've never seen the show. Don't know anything about it. So my guess is that Urinetown is a comedy. I don't even know if it's a play or musical. I think it's a musical. I guess that it's probably a comedy about a bunch of wacky people who are from this town called Urinetown, and maybe it has something to do with going to the bathroom with urine. I don't know if it actually does, but my guess is that it's like a bunch of like wacky characters from like a wacky town. I don't know. I can't wait to get roasted in these comments because I know all of you guys are going to comment and you're going to be like, actually the show is about blank, which I'm not saying don't do that because like I'll be kind of curious to see what I get right or wrong, but like bear with me here. I'm just going based off of titles. I'm not looking anything up. No harm, no foul. Young Frankenstein. I am gonna guess that Young Frankenstein is a play that is not Halloween themed, but like sort of like ghouly Halloween. Yeah, sort of Halloween themed. And it's about Frankenstein's childhood and what brought him to be the zombie monster creation thing that he is known to be. And like maybe like that he actually like isn't so bad and like isn't a monster and like, you know, has like soft spots for things, and everybody, you know, assumes that he's the worst because he's like, he looks different, but really he's not so bad. Something like that. That's what I'm gonna guess that that show's about. Zombie prom. My guess is that zombie prom is about some zombies who go to prom, or maybe it's like a high school situation and the characters are like high schoolers, but then there's like this weird thing in the town that's like turning people into zombies, and then their prom is ruined because like everybody, like all these zombies are crashing it, and then everybody like, you know, freaks out and people die probably, or like just turn into more zombies and like everybody's a zombie, and then there's like the main character is like the last one to be turned into a zombie. That's what I'm gonna guess that that show's about. Company. I've heard of Company, and I know I should know what Company's about because I'm pretty sure it's like a very good, popular show. Company is about either a theater company that is struggling and needs new ideas and they're gonna go bankrupt, but somebody saves the day, or it's about like a business company. Well, not that a theater company isn't a business, but like more of a businessy company, like a boring kind of like desk job company kind of thing.
Why did I just whip to desk job? Oh, you guys couldn't see it, but I went like desk job. Like, why did I do that?
Ordinary Days. I've never heard of this ever before. This is the first time I'm hearing of Ordinary Days. That's hard because I have no idea what that could be about. Like, Ordinary Days is probably about some people who think they're ordinary and then something extraordinary happens to them and they're no longer ordinary, and they live actually a completely crazy life, and like bad things or crazy good things happen to them all the time, and so they're anything but ordinary, and maybe they're reflecting on this and that's why it's called Ordinary Days, like back when days were ordinary but now they're not. Yeah. Titanic the musical. My guess is that Titanic the musical is about the sinking of the RMS Titanic. That's actually really interesting because I was obsessed with the Titanic when I was a kid, so I actually would really like to see that, but I don't think it's playing anywhere anymore. I think it was on Broadway for a brief time, and it's not, obviously, anymore. Soul Doctor. No idea what that is either. Never heard of it in my life. Soul Doctor is about a doctor who falls in love with a woman. Yes, the doctor is male in my predicament because I'm guessing it's an older show, and in older shows, gender stereotypes still exist. Where is my voice going? I'm losing my voice throughout this video. So Soul Doctor is like this woman falls in love with this doctor, and it's scandalous. So basically Waitress, except without waiting tables. The guy who didn't like musicals. My guess is that the guy who didn't like musicals is a musical that is this guy, and he's just annoyed the whole time because everybody's singing and dancing, and it's like stereotypical like Broadway-esque show tunes stuff. Not like actual show tunes that are real, but like making fun of show tunes and stuff, and like typical Broadway sounds, tap numbers, and a bunch of crazy jazzy stuff, and the guy being miserable and then maybe growing to like musicals in the end. Bronx Tale. I have heard of Bronx Tale obviously because, you know, I live in New York, and every time I'm in New York City I see Bronx Tale posters everywhere. Actually, I think it just closed, so I don't think I see them anymore. But there was a time when Bronx Tale was advertised all over the subway all the time, so I was always looking at it. I think Bronx Tale is about literally like an up-and-coming family in the Bronx, and it's like stereotypes of the Bronx and like the city life and stuff like that. Something along those lines. Fame is about somebody who wants to get famous really bad, and it goes to their head, and then they lose friends because of it, and it sucks, and then they realize the true meaning of life isn't about getting famous. Am I right? Am I close? Is that one close? The last one I have to do is Bloody Andrew Jackson. I've heard of this before. Like, I feel like you guys have commented about that show on my videos before, but I've never looked it up either. Like, what? Like, bloody, why? Like, what is... I don't know anything about history aside from what Hamilton has taught me. Thank you, Lin-Manuel Miranda. So I don't know, like, if Andrew Jackson had a bloody death or had a weird history. I have no idea, honestly. Like, maybe... I feel like somebody told me that it was, like, Andrew Jackson is, like, a zombie or something and, like, comes back to get people. I have no idea. But yeah, pretty much everything else that you guys commented to me I've either heard of or like know really well. So if I didn't get to your musical or show in the video, it's because I like already know what that show or musical is about. So that's why I didn't do it, because I already know it, and then that wouldn't be fun because I couldn't guess. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you know any of those shows and want to explain them to me in the comments, go for it. Just you can explain them to me. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy theater videos, and if you want to see more content, then subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my other channel. It's just called Kayla Jones. That's always linked in the description as well. And thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you soon. Bye!